So we've got a bunch of questions here to talk about Verse. Maybe before we start talking about some of these AMAs and going through, this list of questions here, and try not to read it too much robotically. Maybe give me the lowdown. What do you call, what is Verse? If I'm explain it like I'm 5. What is Verse?
Yeah, I think Verse is interesting because it's a lot of things at once to a certain degree. So I think the first obvious thing is the Verse token, right? So, we're going to have a token sale. Bitcoin.com is having its token sale, and that's going to be kind of the official token for the Bitcoin.com ecosystem and community. But, outside of that, I think it's a lot of things, right? So one of the things we kind of see is, kind of how I described my crypto origin story. I think we actually see a lot of users kind of take a similar route, right? So they might be coming into the space and being like, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. And then, their first experience is probably, I don't know, buying crypto with a credit card or something like that. And then gradually they expand into a lot of things where it's like, oh, now I can do this, I don't know, yield farming, or I can do the staking, or I can do all this trading and stuff, right? And I think that is kind of, what we're picturing as they're introducing themselves and getting involved in the cryptoverse, right? So they start off as a person just buying something, and then maybe 1 to 2 to 3 years down the line, they're like the person that is, yeah, okay, I got to get this APY on this new chain, on this new protocol in order to, maximize my yields.
Yeah.
And, we're basically trying to create that journey for the end user, where the Verse token is kind of part of every step. And then eventually they're going to be sort of exposed to this entire cryptoverse of using decentralized exchanges and maybe doing lending and borrowing and trading NFTs and all of these kind of things. So we kind of want to build this vertical integration for these new users so that, they can kind of have this, they can have their own crypto origin story, and that the Verse token and kind of the end game of kind of exploring the cryptoverse is where they end up.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great description. I think we've seen people, we've got over 11,000 people now in the Verse Telegram. We've got, I think, 18,000 in Discord or something like that. Tons of users now, learning about what Verse is and what it's going to be. I think the cool thing is that Verse is basically for everyone, wherever you are in that crypto journey. If you're brand new, it's a reward token where you can basically be incentivized to do stuff across, the Bitcoin.com platform. If you're, someone who's a little bit more knowledgeable and like Andre was saying, who's a little further down that journey, you're starting to look for things that you can do with your crypto, perhaps earn some yield on it and actually get some nice little passive income through yield farming. You can lock up some tokens and crypto and stable coins and basically earn yield through, the liquidity pools on our DEX. You can, stake those LPs and earn additional Verse. And I think this is where it's basically just providing a new funnel for users to go from Bitcoin, which has traditionally just been you grab it, you hodl it, you just acquire it. People are stacking sats, which is fine. That's cool. But that's kind of like crypto V1. It's cool, but it only gets you so far. And then I think after you've been holding onto this crypto through bull and bear cycles, you start wondering well, what the hell can I do with this stuff while it's just sitting in my wallet? And this is where it's okay, you can actually use it. There's certain cryptocurrencies Bitcoin Cash, which are obviously focusing on the cash utility aspect for merchants and stuff like that. There's Bitcoin, which is focusing more on the digital gold aspect. And then there's Ethereum, which is saying, okay, can we build a parallel financial system using cryptocurrency, and then you've got these low fee chains that are kind of built off, the back, I guess, of Ethereum, and trying to do that with a lower fee so that it kind of opens up the exciting opportunities that ETH and DeFi have presented to people all around the world. And Verse is basically there to provide that journey for everyone. So yeah.